So guys, I am returning back to YouTube again with new videos and hopefully much more stuff coming up shortly afterwards. And foremost, first thing I want to say is thank you very much for being very patient with me and waiting through this time period of my absence. And of course, I have a lot of catching up to do because I haven't been checking my messages or anything. It's probably a lot of comments, a lot of messages saying, "Where are you? Where have you been? What have you been up to?" Or just questions in general, which I haven't got to. And I'm going to discuss all of that in this video right now. So let me address the first thing is, where have I been all this time or what I've been up to? Well, if you see my previous video right before this one, I said that I'm going to be leaving for quite a while. Don't know how much, maybe a few months, maybe more. Didn't know when I would get back. Mainly, it's just because I have a lot of personal things that have been building up and I needed to get to. And even though it doesn't take much, but anything you do, making videos and going a lot on the internet, eats up a lot of time. And simply, I knew if I don't do it, it's gonna get even worse. So I just had to take a break and then get things done. So stuff with work, renovation, all those things, just had to get done. And also, just to take a break from the internet. Not as much, because if you know, everyone's on the internet nowadays. It's a common thing. Hours and hours go away. Maybe half or the whole day is spent online or on our little gadgets and stuff like that. So I think all of us should, time to time, take a break. At least a week, maybe a month. But like anything else, in moderation. So being absent from the internet surprisingly packs you a lot of extra free time that you can put into studying, extra time to work out, or do a lot of stuff around the house, stuff that you might have neglected and get done. And of course, if anyone used the internet, just as well as me, even myself, if you're not careful, you can spend a lot more extra time than you intended to. So you'd say, I'll go be in like an hour. Then you go click on one video, one link, something else leads to another, a story gets interesting, a documentary, and you're well over 3 hours extra than you intended to be. And they're like, wow, where's the time? But you go back and it's like, really? It's already 9 or 8. And it feels like you eat time out of the day. And mostly it's true, because a lot of stuff we do on the internet we don't really need. It's kind of like pointless fun. Sure, I mean, it's fun, it's entertainment, but really, how useful is it to you? That's the real question. And what I noticed when I really limited my time, first, of course, it was difficult because once you do it every day, like a routine, anything, it's hard to detach from it. And then, limit it. There's going to be a craving. There's going to be, I need it. I got to go back. It's like a pattern. Your body resists to it. Same thing like I said when you start a new workout or anything. That first stage, but after a week or two, surprisingly, I didn't really even miss the internet, Just went back to check some emails, stuff like that. But for the most part, just stayed absent from it. And I just got a lot of stuff done. And, it gets me thinking, you don't really need the internet. Of course, like in today's world, if you have a job and all this stuff, but saying, well, you do need the internet today. In the 21st century, if you don't have the internet, you pretty much don't exist. It's how it is. Because every business, every job, everything's on the internet. Even me making this video wouldn't be possible. The whole thing I'm doing right now, probably if I had a DVD, VHS, post that, but who might watch it? That takes resources. Here, you can just record, post, share, and the video gets out to a lot of people. So I can't complain much about it because it is a need, but the main thing of going against that golden center of moderation and wise words of everything, even good, in excess is a bad thing. So just keep everything balanced. Everything, I mean. That's the walk of life. You have a scale right here. Or like that. It tips over to the left, you're going to fall over. So too much or too little, when you keep it balanced, you keep it straight, and you go, well, you have less problems. That's the way. Now, finding that golden center, that's the difficult part. And if you can make your, life daily or goals to keep it mostly in the center, you're going to get far and get a lot of things done. When you limit it or you go overboard, there are chances you're just gonna slip and fall, and then you have to redo again. Well, a little bit off topic, of course, but saying it really, you know, saves you so much time, and that time can be put in. So, just surprisingly, try it as an experiment. It will be hard, but maybe try a day on, a day off of internet, or maybe try committing if you can 1 week just without it, without your gadgets. Now, of course, if you have a job that requires internet or your cell phone, that's different. But really, just try to limit it. This is a personal experience I want you guys to try, just to see how you feel. Just 1 week, without the internet. You probably sleep better. Like I said, just get a lot more things done, and overall, just makes you feel, life starts to feel like it's longer, not shorter. You have so many more hours in a day, going back and over like a broken record. But it's true. That's what I really noticed. So yeah. Well, and other things also going back away from the internet topic is about the movie. As some of you may be asking. Well, once again, it's kind of difficult to put in time right now. As I said before, I'm still training for it, for the scenes. Not completely, but I'm getting there shortly and slowly. And in the meantime, it's kind of the same cycle. Hopefully, maybe around a month after this, I'll really get back into the filming and actually working on the film. More time put into it. But till then, just have to be patient. Because, I mean, if I put in what I have, it wouldn't be really all that well, all that good, and not the right message I'm trying to get from the movie. So, like anything, it takes time. Some movies, it goes a year, two, plan to release, and then 9 or 10 years later, they release the movie. Might be good, might be bad. Maybe they should have released it sooner, maybe not. So I'm trying to, hurry things up, but at the same time, not rush through it, because anything you rush through, it's gonna be half-assed. It's not gonna be good. So I put in a lot of time and effort into it, and I really want to make it a really nice movie. And most importantly, it's the whole message of the movie, which I'll show you like later once I release it. But like anything I said, it takes a lot of time, and since it's like a one man project, solo project, and a lot of things come up which slow it down. You have to go over it, but either way, it slows down the time process. So not anytime soon, but definitely by this year. That's like a goal. I have to get it. So at latest at fall, but still I'm planning on to get it by the summer. Maybe in the end of the summer, but around that time. So, well, that's it, guys. I'm back on YouTube again. So hopefully a lot more catching up to do. So thank you again for waiting, and more videos are coming up soon. So thank you and goodbye.